Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I have a really exciting video for you. This is going to be my Fenty Beauty by Rihanna sort of first impressions stroke review and everything. These products that I'll be trying out in this video are the products that she had on like her first initial launch. So it's not the things that came out later. I don't have the eyeshadows and like the foil highlighters and everything, but I really wanted to try out a few of the products that she first came out with. I got my package I think on Monday and I sent someone who was traveling, but if you're in Kenya and you'd like to have access to Fenty Beauty, you could check out the sites that like help you ship in stuff from abroad. That could help, or you could go on Instagram, the various stores that like sell makeup, you can pre-order them there. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hadn't like used the products. They were literally still in their boxes when I was shooting this video because I didn't want to sort of ruin my first impressions of the products. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and you know, let the video start. The first product is the foundation, and it's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and this is how it looks. The packaging is really pretty, and you're getting 32 ml. I'm reading on the site here, and it says that the foundation comes in 40 shades, which we all know by now, and it's a long wearing foundation and gives the skin an instantly smooth, pore diffused, shine free finish that easily builds to medium to full coverage. I'm just skipping through the hullabaloo. So this foundation is supposed to be sweat and humidity resistant, and it won't clog your pores. So yeah, it's supposed to be worn for a really long time. It's also light as air texture, which is undetectable on the skin. So yeah, I shall be putting all that to the test, or rather I shall be waiting to see if the claims are true. I got the shade for 40, and how I got to pick this shade is I went to the Fenty Beauty site, and there are pictures of girls in like the different shades. So I just stuck to like the 400 range, which is like from 400 to 490, and you can sort of swipe through the pictures and see how the different shades look on like different skin tones, and that way you're able to gauge what your shade might be. So the shade that I ended up picking was for 40, and it was described as a cool sort of foundation on their site. So I wasn't too sure about it because I have neutral undertones, and the 430 was what was neutral, but I thought the 430 would be a bit too light. So I went ahead and also looked at the Sephora website. They described the 440 as for deep skin with cool, almost red undertones. So that's what I was gauging my foundation range, between like 430 to around 450. Then the next thing that I did is I went on YouTube and I searched like beauty bloggers that are around my skin tone that have done like a Fenty Beauty review and everything, and I sort of gauged what most of them got, and a lot of them ended up getting 450. But when I'd be watching the videos, the 450 would seem so red, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, you know, weighing my options and everything. Then I went back to the Fenty Beauty site, and the site said if you're debating between two shades, always get the lighter one because the foundation is a matte foundation, so it dries down darker than when you first put it on the skin, and that's how I decided to get for 40. So I hope this will be a good match on me. I didn't get the Fenty Beauty primer because I don't know, I wasn't as excited to try it out. So today I'm going to be using my MAC Strobe Cream as a primer. So the next thing is now putting on the foundation, and from all the reviews that I watched, a lot of the people said that this foundation works best with a brush. So I'm going to be using my flat top brush, and it's from Black Up, and the site says to shake the foundation before using it. Also, another tip that I learned from watching other people's reviews was work in sections, because if you do that thing of dotting it all over your face, by the time like you get to one section, this section has dried and it's going to make the foundation harder to blend. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'm just going to directly put it on my skin. I'm not going to put it on my hand or anything. I'm just using my brush and I'm sort of buffing it into my skin in circular motions. The foundation is actually quite easy to blend, and it's, I would say, medium coverage. I don't think it's full. My first thought is that it's definitely a medium coverage sort of foundation, because it's covered up a bit of my dark spots and everything, but you can still see my skin. But the site says that it's buildable, so I'm gonna add maybe a little bit more on like the problem areas, and those are just the dark spots that are usually around my cheeks. So it's for sure buildable because it's actually gone in and given me more coverage. So yeah, not bad. So I'm going to let the foundation sit on my face because it's supposed to sort of dry down and see the color that I get in the end. Then I'll let you guys know. So the foundation has dried down and it feels really good on the skin, like very light. You barely feel like you have anything on, and it's sort of darkened because when I first put it on I was like, oh, I don't know if I made the right choice, but I actually think I did a really good job in the shade selection and everything. Yeah, and I'm not gonna set it. I just want to see how it looks on my skin longer and everything. It's a bit red, I'm not gonna lie, but I can get away with it. Like, I'd love it if it was a neutral undertone, but so the next product that I have is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick Trio, and this is how they look. They're magnetic, so yeah, it comes like in a set of 3, but you can buy the shades individually. They're like 20 shades, I think, both like shimmers and like concealer type of shades. So this is like the dark trio, and it comes with a concealer like that you can use for highlighting, one that you can use for contouring, and a shimmer stick. And what this product, the matchsticks are supposed to be like multifunctional. Like you can use them on your face, you can use them on your eyes, on your lips and everything. So I think that's a really creative idea. Anyway, so this trio comes with like a highlighting shade, and this is the highlighting shade. It's called Suede. I'm gonna start by taking it down my nose, a little bit on my above my mouth, on my chin. Let's just stick it to the forehead, like why not? Let us see. And the stick is not like a wet sort of formula, it's a bit like dry, so I guess that's, I don't know, we'll see how I feel about that, because I like my highlighting concealers to be really creamy and, you know, like more of liquid. So yeah, that is what I have currently. For this step I will use my beauty blender to blend it out, so yeah, I don't think I'll be using the brush. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this as a highlighting shade. It's not as bright as I would like it, and it's not giving me the sort of coverage that I would want under my eye especially. So I'm just gonna add a little bit and see if that helps. But I also don't want to add too much. Don't want it to get cakey, so I don't know. I'm not really liking this. The contouring stick is this one, and it's in the shade Espresso. It looks like a really dark shade. Excited about that, but yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna go from my ear towards my mouth, doing the same on this side. And I told you guys I really don't like using like creams and concealers to contour. I prefer powders, but we'll see how this turns out. Maybe I could be converted into the cream contour. That I'm gonna put a little bit just above my chin. I don't usually contour my nose with creams, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm just gonna place the product now over on my forehead. So with cream contours, especially around the cheek, you want to be blending upwards rather than downward. So I'm just going to push the product up as I blend it. It's blending out really well, not too sheer. So the contour is actually there, so yeah, I'm not mad at this product. Definitely like it way better than the highlighting shade. because it's actually giving me the depth that I want. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera because I know Fenty Beauty don't have an eyebrow product out as of now, but yeah, hopefully in the future they shall bless us with some eyebrow products and I'll be back. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows and now we can move on to the next product, and this is what I was actually most excited to try out, and it's the Killawatt highlighters, and I was able to get 2 shades. Definitely I had to get the trophy wife shade, and this shade, you guys, it's so beautiful. It's like a green yellow type of highlighter, and it like has glitter reflect, so it's like more of like a 3D sort of thing. And yeah, then the next one that I got is like more of an everyday type of highlighter, and I got this in the color Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, and this is how it looks. Fenty Beauty have 2 eyeshadow palettes out as of now, but I did manage to get them, and I wanted my whole face to be like a Fenty Beauty sort of thing, sort of beauty product only. So I'll be using this instead as like my eyeshadow. I'm going to supplement this with like this Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just going to be using just this last 2 pink shades just to give the look more dimension. I'm going to first take this pink shade over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, anyway, I'm taking that pink shade and it's going to act as like my transition color. I'm just popping it. Oh, and I primed my lid, so I just put my normal illegal concealer and set it so that the colors would appear better. So they said the shimmer, the trio stick, whatever thing, is multi-purpose, so I'm going to use this as like the base for my the shade that I want to put on my lid. So I want to test that out and see. I'm going to be using Ginger Binge, and I'm going to put it all over my eyelids, and I'm just using a flat brush sort of pack that on. Ooh, it's giving me this beautiful rose gold, this type of shadow effect, and I'm living. So I finished off the rest of like my eye look and everything. So now finally I'm going to highlight, and I think I'm going to first go in with like the Ginger Binge Moscow Mule trio, and I think I'm going to be using definitely the Moscow Mule. So taking a bit on this brush. Ooh. Wow, oh my god, it's so bright, so beautiful, man. Just a little bit on my brow bone to finish off the eye look. A little bit on my cupid's bow. Whoa, oh my god, do you see that, you guys? What? That is beautiful. It's gonna take a little bit on my forehead. So now I can finally play with this beauty right here. I think first I'm going to take a pencil brush and just put a little bit on the inner corners of my eyes, just to sort of bring brightness and complete the look. Oh wow. Oh, I'm living, man. Oh, bro, so beautiful. So now I'm gonna put it on my cheekbone using, oh wow, what? Like I barely, like you guys, I'm just tapping the product, tapping it. I'm not even like digging in. Do you see that? I don't know if you guys can see that. Woo. That highlight though. I really hope you guys can see this. Anyway, I'm gonna take a little bit. Oh wow, you have to be hella careful with this. A bit on my chin, a bit on my forehead, because I'm just feeling extra today, you know. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I like a good you know, clavicle sort of highlight. I think I'm gonna take that, sort of distribute it. Ooh, wow. Putting it on, looking at a mirror that I have behind me, so in case you guys are wondering where I'm looking at, that's where. I think I'm going to be here all day because I just want to add more and more and more. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Anyway, let's just move on fast. The last product that I got is this Fenty Beauty. It's called the Gloss Bomb Lip Luminizer everything. It's like this nudie pink type of lip gloss. I know if you can wear it like on its own and everything, but I'm just going to take my lip liner, and I'm using one from Mina Beauty, and it's just a maroony sort of shade, and I'm just going to use that to line my lips. This highlighter, you guys, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. I really hope it translates on camera like it is beautiful. It smells amazing, and it feels not sticky like at all. I feel I'm going to leave this look at this, but I'm just gonna take my phone and like use the flashlight to just show you guys how amazing this highlight is looking. Like, whew, child, like, oh my god, I hope you guys can see that. It's like, oh my, it is so beautiful. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. I'm going to give you my final thoughts on each product. So the foundation, I really liked it. Like, for a matte foundation, I'm not like the biggest fan of matte foundations, but I really liked it. It felt very lightweight on the skin. It dried down, so I feel like if you don't want to set your makeup, you can use this foundation because it dries matte. It's medium to but buildable. I don't think it's full coverage, it's medium coverage, but it's buildable, and I feel it's ideal for like everyday sort of wear, and it's looking natural and everything, because the entire Fenty Beauty line, the slogan is beauty for all, and I feel that's how her makeup line is. It's like everyone can use it, whether you're a beginner or you're advanced. It's products that you can use with your fingers and everything, and I really like that. So for the foundation, I really liked it. So the next thing that I used were the matchstick trios. Okay, I feel this was my least favorite product of everything that I tried today, especially the highlighting stick. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but it's when I was like doing the rest of my makeup, it sort of started like breaking up around under my eyes. I don't know, it was very weird. Also, it didn't give me like the coverage that I wanted, because I don't know, and I feel if you have dry skin, you won't like this product because it's a bit dry. However, I actually really liked the contouring shade. It was a bit red, but it did the job. But I don't feel it's dark enough. Like, if you're darker than me, I don't think this would contour you. So yeah, be wary of that. And the Sinammon, whatever, the highlighting stick, I didn't get to use it much. I just used it as like a base for my eyeshadow, so I can't really say, oh, it's nice, but I like the idea of this trio. Like, especially for a beginner, it would be ideal, because then it's just this easy product. You have everything in one thing. So yeah, I'll be playing a bit with the highlighting stick and see maybe if I can use it in other ways to sort of improve the final product that I get. But for now, I wouldn't say this is necessarily a must. The highlighters, like, oh my god, the highlighters are so good, you guys. So for like a more everyday sort of highlighter, I really like this whatever the duo that I got, which is the Moscow Mule and the Ginger Binge. And I like that one is a bit less shimmery and one is more sparkly, so you're able to like choose the degree of highlighter that you want. Trophy Wife, oh my god, Trophy Wife is so beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful color, and I like how it has like 3D sort of effect where like if you're like moving like your body, like my shoulders basically, it sort of is shifting and creating this really cool sparkly effect. However, I will say it's not the most wearable shade. I don't think this would be an everyday sort of highlighter. If you're lighter than me, I don't think this will be a very good highlighting shade for you, because then it would appear so yellow. But for us dark skinned girls, this highlighter is the bomb. Then the final thing is the lip gloss, I guess. It's really nice. It smells amazing. I like that it's sheer, so you can put it over any lip color and everything, but I don't feel it's absolutely necessary to have. Like, I'm sure if you have other glosses, they work just the same. But yeah, it's really nice. I like that it's small, it's compact, you know, just pop it in your handbag and you know you're out of the house and everything. Generally, I really liked the Fenty beauty products. Like, the packaging is so beautiful, like from the foundations to the sticks that are magnetic to this, and she has sort of this honeycomb sort of theme going through all her products, which is really cool. Yeah, so I guess this is the end of the video. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Comment, tell me guys what you want to see and everything. Subscribe, share, you know, tell everyone, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriends, you know, just share the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.